Redbeard.
We're trying the Dreads experience. We're trying to find, I guess we're going Tyrande. Alright, all of these are okay. I don't just like having one of these. It's all bad. Let's take that one. This card I think is nice to have one of. Let's try a little Imbue. I am going to take this thing and trust I get some more Imbues. Let's take Raised Dead as well. Raised Dead could be cool. If you get a lot of Imbues or Dragons, good with School Teacher. Love both, but let's take the Treant. I guess I'll take a Kobold Miner. Not that Excavate's any good in Priest, but if you get 2 or 3 of them, it could still be pretty nice. I'd rather have Gift, man. I just hate Tram Heist. Take the Dragon. Sure. Yeah, give me that bird. I like having one Ritual as well. One Ritual's good. I think I'd rather have a Conjurer than a second Whispers. Rather have a first Steward than a first Zaquili. Gyre Worm is very strong. Transform all your neutral cards into random Druid ones. All my neutral cards are imbues, so I don't think I'll be doing that. Let's take this guy. Shade Leaf is very good. I think I'll take another Shade Leaf over the Handmaiden. Take Stonehill over Total Garbage. I think Power Word Feast is good. I think Ritual of the New Moon is actually quite good. I think these cards are not very good. Power Word Shield. Yeah, both of these are defensible. Let's take the Light Bugs. Guess I'm gonna take another Light Bugs. Another X, whatever you call that. And then these are all pretty good. I think with 4 imbues, I can just take the removal lifesteal. You know, I actually was a little toasty in here. It's not that cold. It's not that warm. Right now, they say it's 54C. Sorry, 54F, 12C. 54C would be rather dangerous in here. Yeah, it's gonna be like 22, 25, 22, 19, 23, 21. Pretty good temps. I like it a little cooler than that, actually. Beginning of next week, it's gonna be a little rainy here. 16, 14, 16 for our enlightened folks. When do you drink the iced water? You don't really drink a lot of ice water, to be honest with you. "54C might as well be the scene from the Terminator." Well, that ain't good. Well, that simply ain't good. I've heard tongue baths are good for cooling down. Just let me know. Okay, are you gonna administer the tongue bath, or are you gonna hire a kind-hearted lady to administer such behaviors? This one never goes up. So I think I actually take this one, because I'm assuming this might happen, that might stay alive, maybe. I guess I have to kill the 3/6 then. Right? Yeah. Wait, I get to pick, right? Oh. I don't get to pick? How come sometimes I get to pick? Was it random once I cast it? Why did it let me point at him? hell if I know. Some cards you pick and some cards you don't. Guess it's just a guess. What cards work what way in Hearthstone these days. Keyword gamble. Did you get to gamble there? I'm foaming at the mouth for the new arena. I think it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be kind of insane. I'm not sure if I'm ready to say best thing ever, but you know, I think it's a fair assumption. Is this thing ready to go yet or not yet? Not yet. Legend has it Redbeard once bent dreads over a kitchen counter and performed a ritual to make him the imbue daddy. I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. Wait, that's his turn? What a turd of a turn. I mean, it does deal a lot, but... Oh, mother fucking game. I do like that this card always finds a way to screw me. Very consistent.
What separates dream from madness? By a loon's light. By a loon's light. And nightmare.
I was hoping for a rush. Is there no logic in what spells work which way with Nagaling? I think there's some logic.
What separates dream from madness?
I don't know if I'd say like consistent logic. So I can hit there, hit.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. Paddle away now. Frosted tits.
Frosted tits? Oh my god, they snuck that in there. They thought nobody would ever get this card down and attack with it. It literally just said frosted tits. It's unbelievable. I don't think anybody remembers you caught a fade with Dexter in Costco parking lot. It was a real durag activity. Pardon me? Pardon moi? Pardonnez-moi?
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
He's killing that and leaving up the dragon? They call me dragon.
Magic is not a toy.
If I ever met you IRL, I swear to God, I'd shake your hand. Yeah, I'd probably consent to that type of behavior. Yeah, why not? Both of you are doing very well since you separated ways with Dexter. I hope everybody's doing well. Why would I hope for anything else? 4, 8, 12, 14.
There's simply nothing I can do.
That's the one I was kind of hoping for. Why don't we put this one down? This one down. That thing down.
Be careful with that.
How much damage do I have? 12, 17, 21. If Redbeard wants anything purchased for him, I bet it's some good Mexican food. I would like some good Mexican food. That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah. Yeah. If I had one more board slot, I would have taken his guy to break his mental. At least knows. Wishes everybody well, attempts to break some poor warrior's spirit. Well, I hope the rest of his run goes well. Does this work? Probably not, right? There was a card before that kind of worked with these cards. I can't remember what the interaction was. You getting 12? We'll see if we can go back-to-back 12. It's possible. We'll see what we can do.
Time is against me.
Alright, we gotta get golden teeth.
Light cannot exist without dark.
Call me crazy? I could have sworn there was a druid draft in there. The druid went 12. That was the one that went 12. But unfortunately, they have not put an endless mode in yet, but maybe soon. A man could hope. A man can dream.
One.
How many wins was yesterday's priest? 12 on yesterday's priest. Was that any surprise? Really?
You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking.
I can silence it, but I'd rather just kill it, right? No more 8s, please. What would an endless mode consist of? Never ending?
My hand is too full.
Never. Ever. Ending. Think about that. Think about that, why don't you? Ooh, that gets a little better.
Get out of our nest.
May I have another silence, please? How does that work with this? Does anybody know if I put 2 of them on? Would it trigger? Where's Lyros? Should work, doesn't work. 2 of them? Store it to full health. I guess I would assume it doesn't work. Does not? Okay.
Time is slipping away.
I need to find a new gig.
I could play this, but I mean, giving a Divine Shield doesn't really matter. It's just going back up to 810 anyway. Discard say copy my lowest cost beast. Hey, my opponent took your Hamul and didn't click the button once. Why not? Why wouldn't he click it? Thanks for the bananas, chum.
My hand is too full.
Wait, that has lifesteal? Hold on, what if I kill it? Now it's time to take things to the next level. Now, if you don't support Redbeard, you have a tiny peepee. And if you're a lady, you have brittle hair, probably. Brittle hair that snaps like straw. Who will ever love either of you? What if someone is both a subscriber and an opponent?
Time is slipping away.
Then they need to concede when they have lethal to make Redbeard look better. I'm entering my supervillain arc. I support Whitebeard, the strongest man alive. I am Whitebeard, okay? I started out as Redbeard. Now I'm Whitebeard. Good night, friends. Let me write back to Arms before I forget on Discord.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride!
Wait, he's overloaded. Canny Bunny, 69. Thank you. I think I watched some of her videos once.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working. No need to apologize, but you better flippin' apologize.
I'm the snake in your boot.
There's no free kill for him here except the 1/1. So, I think I'll hit like that. I need another spell. I need one more spell. Oh my god, I blocked. I'm 2-0 and I've had the score blocked this whole time.
Use some sludge.
Things where I can see 'em.
Hopefully it doesn't have another one of those. This opens up the thing of the new moon. Could be cool. Been having a craving and I make it better than the place I ordered from. I'm gonna make some buttered chicken, yes. Yes, please. Hope you're doing well, I can't complain. Life's pretty good. All things considered, life's pretty good. I go face. What is the upside of going face there? While I was very much anticipating playing that, a full clear against the Imbue Shaman feels nice here. Playing right into Flesh Giants. Ivanovic gets it. Have you been playing Evo? Have you been enjoying things? I haven't seen you streaming. 5 hollows, yeah, that's right. 5 hollows. Do you want to see them? They're all right here. Stupid hollows. Stupid Pokemon hollows. Got a Vaporeon, a Groudon, an Archaludon, and an Ursula, and a second Vaporeon. I don't want to look at those piles. Where's my board? Where's my snare? 2?
I have so much in store for you.
Talk to me.
The promo Eevee. I don't know if I've never opened an ETB. I need the promo Eevee. Might as well summon 2-3 costs. I probably would have got better statted minions. Next time, cast 3 spells, so you'll get 6 drops, maybe. Just wait till I evolve my Bran into a 7 mana 4/4. Just you wait. Greetings, Redbeard. It's me, your Bad Dragon sales associate. I'm reaching out because we haven't heard from you in a long time. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up, Bad Dragon sex associate.
A trick up my sleeve.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't look away.
Adventure away! His 2-drop is better. His 2-drop was much better than both of my 6-drops. Bran is a Redbeard with a hat. I have a hat. I have to wear it to cover my bald head, or I'll never hear the end of it. I could not help but laugh uncontrollably. I forgive you. I forgive you. I bless you, David. I bless you, Mr. Jones. Dude, this is just fart.
A charming composition.
I drafted a priest with 0 imbue yesterday, but it actually seems pretty fun from the 2 games I played. Got 8 1-cost cards and 2 drifters. Yeah, I like that card. I like drifter this meta. There's like a lot of draftable ones, like strong ones, but they're offered enough that you end up with ones. But then you also have like excavates, Some decks have NMPU, that sometimes can only get one discount, and then like your 2s become 1s. Things like Shade Leaf and the heal thing we have. This thing. These cards that like are okay or good, and then they give you a 1. Redbeard, the new Pope confirmed. That's me, I'm the new Pope. It's been confirmed. Okay, question. How do I... You know...
Sweet, beautiful water. Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
By a loon's light.
Not a bad roll for him, no. His 10 drop was better than my 6 drops. Dizappy, thank you for your follow, Dizappy. How many gifted for you to imbue me IRL? I don't know what that means. Like have sex with you? I don't know if that's legal. To like, you know, splash some water on you, pretend I performed a holy ritual? 1,500 subs? But you'd have to fly me out too. Or you'd have to fly here. Meet at a hotel like nearby. Okay.
Get your feet out.
By a loon's light.
I even need to do that? I needed space. I just realized now that I don't have space.
Come on, share.
2, 1. Remember when they said I had a big brain? It's okay. I'm unlocking the Neptulon 14 face damage faster this way. Trust me. Trust me. I'm still doing this?
Feeble prawns. Feeble
This will probably work.
I am short on mana.
I don't want to take... I mean, I could take the damage, but... I had a priest run from yesterday ago. I assume 12. 7 wins. In our 7-2 game, our opponent imbued more than us and cast, I think, 7 fry keks in one game? Or 8? I think they cast 8 fry keks.
The future is clear. Your demise.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me, pick me.
Skill issue. He had it going on, man. Am I BMing him? I am BMing him. I'm glad somebody picked up on that.
Even here.
Alright, the Loa are watching even here. Yeah, teaching to boil my tomatoes sounds like a brand voice line. Where do you think it's from? If you had to guess.
I must find a way.
By petal and sword!
Do you hear?
Yeah, I probably need to just shoot it. What's the name of the add-on that shows the impact percent? Firestone. Simpsons, fair guess. Exactly right. Wish it was easier to trash talk barcode players rather than having to add them. Hearthstone needs more trash talking. I could silence it to deny a thing, but I'd rather just remove his guy from the board, I think. Be cool to have a voice chat where you can go ham on each other. Yes.
Initializing descent.
Yes.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Could be decent.
This go on too long.
Better than Bran, I guess. Technically. I'm what? I got a 3-drop and a 4-drop, maybe? That was absolutely a guess. Honestly, what else could it be that I know that you watched? Did you finish The Wire? I did. I thought The Wire was pretty good. But I would say definitely several tiers below Breaking Bad. And definitely several tiers below Deadwood, I would say. Good. And obviously, you know, it's an older show, but I would say it was several tiers below both of those. I thought 1 through 4 were pretty good, pretty consistently. And season 5 was kind of a dud. Like, most of 5 was bad. Like, there were, you know, a couple moments here or there, but most of 5 felt pretty bad. Like, they kind of jumped the shark. This whole serial killer storyline, none of it made sense. It kind of went from like a realistic show to kind of like gibberish slop. The news stuff was like forgettable. I get it, but it was kind of forgettable. And if maybe they had if they like had done another season, maybe they could have fleshed out some of those characters or those storylines. But season 5 was weird. The ending and everything coming together, it was so good. Yeah, I feel like Breaking Bad has a perfect ending. The only thing wrong with Deadwood is that it got canceled after 3 seasons and they didn't have a real ending. But the show is so good that I feel like that didn't even really detract from it. Season 5 was a schlog, yeah. Rizbalewski, yeah, he had a good arc. Omar's character was pretty cool, but like sometimes, you know, ventured into the realm of comical. I thought, like cartoonish in a lot of ways, whereas like everybody else was kind of rooted in reality. He was just kind of like a cartoon character as well, which felt sort of out of place a lot of the time. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 5 damage. But yeah, McNulty's character just kind of was trashed by the end. None of that made sense.
What is best?
And I feel like they ruined Lester's character, like buying into McNulty's crap. But yeah, the kids' storylines in 4 were really good, I thought. I would listen to a podcast about The Wire up to season 4, basically. And they were like, I think, concerted efforts to like have those be themes of entire seasons. Who's the guy who wrote it? I can't remember his name, but he's kind of like, they did like little snippets of interviews with him. He's, you know, he sounds real smart. He was like a police officer in Baltimore and a teacher. He's kind of like played Rizbalewski's role in real life. And I think The Wire, you know, especially at that time, and even maybe now today, like there are a lot of like political and social and societal kind of implications that they touch on that other shows don't, and they do it really well. I think when they do that stuff, like all that stuff I think about The Wire is great. I think it's cool how they
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
they had a lot of representation, but not in a way that felt forced. Just kind of was like, this is just a show about Baltimore, or like not really necessarily about Baltimore, but like that takes place in Baltimore. This is the cast, these are the, yeah, I felt like it was very it felt very like natural, or very, very honest, very organic. You know, they had characters of different sexual persuasions, but they didn't beat you over the head with it. It's like, hey, this is just a character, and this is just the backstory or the character, you know, some information about the character. It's not like telling you, trying to convince you to feel one way or another. Whereas I feel like a lot of modern shows, they'll just sort of like, everything's kind of forced down your throat. Watch Clarkson's Farm. I've never even heard of that. He didn't want to do a 5th season, but I could be mistaken. I don't know about that. David Simon didn't want to do a 6th season. Oh, okay. An episode was screwed on the site I was watching it on. Oh, which show? I need to finish The Sopranos. I got midway through season 4. Yeah, too much stuff to watch. I kind of go through periods where I don't watch anything, but then like I was like, I want to put something on, and I was like, I want to put something good on. So I was flipping through movies and different series, and like nothing really like jumped out at me. That's gotta be good, right? Wait, all these raised deads? Yeah, I would recommend Deadwood. I feel like Deadwood has exceeded expectations for the most part.
Pick me! Pick me!
Deadwood was rather underrated.
To yourself.
Alright, I don't need any more raised deads. I don't care about what happened to Glenn. I did care that the show started to suck. Who's Glenn? Zombie Army. Are we talking about Walking Dead? He's the guy that, spoilers, got killed by Negan or something. I didn't stick with The Walking Dead. I watched the first 2 seasons. I thought the 3. I thought the first season was great. I thought the second season was like okay at times, and I thought the third season was mostly bad. So I kind of bailed on it.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
What does this do? 6? Refresh 5? Sure. Steven Yeun. Oh, he does the voice of Invincible, right? I love Negan. What an amazing performance from Jeff Morgan. Again, I don't really watch anything. I've seen the scene where he kills Glenn. What else has he been in? Jeff Morgan? This is a legitimate question. Is The Walking Dead still going on? Are they still airing new episodes? I know they did like 10 spin-offs or something. Spoilers? Yeah, sorry. Kind of spoilers. He was a comedian in the movie or in the show? Oh, he did Conquest? Conquest was okay. Main series is over. There are spin-offs now. Are the comics still going on, or are those done?
Good morning, my beautiful kill.
Where's your plan now?
A little better than the Double Brand. He was in a horror movie where he's a photographer. He was the Winchester's dad in Supernatural. I've not seen Supernatural. I've not seen the Watch. Well, actually, I did see. I think I caught The Watchmen on TV once. But I think I might have started it like at some random point, and I don't know if I finished it. I caught part of it. It was fine. It was okay.
Find me in the
Very few shows can pull off 6 to 7 seasons and be good. I don't think The Walking Dead is one of them. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Who here can spell Zinjari?
This looks pretty good now, doesn't it?
Away now.
I don't know, why don't we just kill them all? Iceberg, thank you for your follow. Nope was a strange movie. I haven't seen Nope. I saw... Wait, maybe I did. No, I saw Get Out. I thought Get Out was pretty good. I don't think it was like the be-all and end-all, but I thought it was pretty good.
The Sandalari must adapt.
Any questions?
Paddle away now. Help is right.
You saw Dexter? I've never seen that show, no. Unless you're talking about Dexter's Lab. In which case, yeah, I love that show. On Dexter's Lab.
Beauty is more than scale deep.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Have you watched Keck? We just listed like 100 shows I watched. Clicking the button when we have a million cards in hand is triggering me. Yeah, but I get better cards than what's in my hand, and I get to discount them. I get better cards. That way I don't have to play Raise Dead or Wand Maker. There are 8 regular and 2 spin-off now for Dexter. It's the most recent season of Dexter.
Nature waits for no one.
Most recent season of Dexter.
The waves of light cleanse the foulest waters.
I could have gifted it, but what good does that do? If that had imbued me, maybe. It should have been a sequel. The sequel prequel. Original Sin. Is the same main actor? The new thing is more of a parody. I saw the first 3 episodes, it wasn't for me. Sometimes you gotta parody. Parody. Well, that ain't what you want to see them evolve into. I'll tell you that much. Estrangelo Papalapico, thank you for your follow. Wonderful to have some new followers around here. I'm thinking about replacing some of the old followers.
Lightning.
Where did my board go? Up and vanished like a fart in the wind. Well, Ivanovich has to like that one. Played by a younger actor, and his dad is Christian Slater. Who's Christian Slater? I think I've heard that name my whole life. Let me look him up, see if I recognize him. Christian Slater. Yeah. He was in Heathers, he was in Mr. Robot. It's only 55. Replace me? You sound like my mom. First you guys call me daddy, now you guys call me mommy. Make up your minds. Make up your minds already. I don't know. I want to heal my own face for one, I guess. This would already be... If this was like 3 spells away, there's like more of an argument, I think. Slater does nothing look like the real Harry Morgan. Pardon me? So he shoots, he trades, he pushes 3. I Caligoose, and then we bounce. It's gonna be awesome.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Alright, what if I take this and I don't use it? And I just start juicing it.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Whenever you don't know, you're gonna have to start asking, what would Mafundi do? You misspelled Mafundi, you better put some Put some respect on that name. Could have given it Divine Shield. This poor guy is out here with a curator. It's not right. It ain't right. It ain't right what we've done to him. I'm with you there.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
I feel like this one is more disrespectful. Shield is more of a dark police drama if you like The Wire. I've heard good things about The Shield, but I'm on The Sopranos. I'm gonna try to make some progress. I'm close to done with season 1. I think I watched 8 or 9 of season 1. Maybe I watched 8 and 9 or something. I've found season 1 of The Sopranos to be pretty good. But if Breaking Bad is a 10 out of 10 and Deadwood is like a 9.5 out of 10, then I'd say The Sopranos so far has been like an 8 or an 8.5 maybe. That's something that would get us a 4th Cali. Don't worry, there's still time. 4th Cali is incoming. I guess I can just do that. We've got 4, 8, 12, 13, 16, 21. 12, 16, 21. Priest discovered a boom boss for my 10 cards, played it, and I drew a bomb. Luckily, it did not hit my own boom boss. Hey, I'm happy for you. I really am. Okay, watch this. Watch this play. Never let me fail. The Simpsons and Seinfeld and Futurama and probably South Park. You know what show is really good though that I quite Frasier. It's definitely like Frasier's up there. Frasier's really good too. I always forget about Frasier. But something I've watched in the last couple of years that I at least in terms of like the comedy that I think really Community, man. Community is so good. The first... How many seasons of Community are there? 5? The first... However many there are. No, I don't know how many there were. The last season of Community sucks. For sure. The Simpsons? Give me one of your favorite Simpsons lines. OMG. But if you list something after like season 9, I'm gonna hate you. How many dated references do you catch when watching Seinfeld? I'm not sure what that means. Like references to like an answering machine, you mean? Or a pager? I mean, yeah. A lot of those. I finally binged The Sopranos. While it had some strong elements, I found it vastly overrated. The kids are annoying and very poor actors. The show is dated and it shows, just my take. I am about 8 episodes into, or 9, season 1, and the kids are so bad. I'm really taken out of every scene the kids are in. Particularly the young son. But like all the storylines with the kids, There's weird pacing issues that I'm down to chalk up to the show just being old. But like, from like one episode, like everybody's happy, and then the next episode they're like all sad about like the soccer kind of thing, and she's playing soccer even though she never played soccer. One episode she'll hate her mom, and then there's no resolution, and then the next episode she's getting along with the mom. It feels more episodic, but I mean that was like late 90s, early 2000s. But I was thinking about like watching Breaking Bad or Deadwood even, but particularly Breaking Bad, where it's like if something like happens, there's always a resolution, there's always a discussion, or there's always consequences. Whereas in it's just like, oh well, we're magically over whatever was bothering us, or we're just not, whatever. Just never gonna revisit that aspect of the storyline. Like, oh okay. So I would agree with you there. The kid stuff is like, I'm thinking something Wiggum says. Suspect is wearing suspect is driving a car, driving down that street towards that place that sells bagels. Suspect is hatless. I repeat, hatless. What, a board locked you? Yeah. He seems to be doing that. This guy ate all our shrimp and 3 plastic lobsters. The son is annoying, but kids are annoying. Yeah, but like, they're annoying in that like their stories are never interesting. Their scenes are poorly acted, and I feel like James Gandolfini, I feel like he's a good actor. I feel like he's written pretty well, but anytime he's on scene with the kids, I feel like it brings his character down. Like, I don't know. I feel like his acting is worse, or like my interest in whatever they're talking about definitely goes down. Meadow gets worse before she gets better. Yeah, they switch actresses at some point, right? I was looking them up. I was looking up some of the actors and actresses on The Sopranos to see like what else they had been in or what else they did after that. I think the guy's name is Mikey. What was he in? He was in something. Prison. He's in Prison Break. I don't know if that's his name. Junior's like little #1 guy that kind of floats around and is annoying. I was like, oh yeah, that's the guy that like bullies the other guy that was in Fargo. I forget his name. Fabrucci or something. Fabruccio. You know what I'm talking about. Fabruccio. Anyway. I didn't watch that many American sitcoms, but I always loved My Wife and Kids when I was younger. It never gets mentioned, and the ratings are poor, and maybe I had bad taste. I don't even know what that is. My Wife and Kids? I liked Fargo a lot. The TV show or the movie? Never heard of it. I feel like I may have heard of it, but maybe not. Married with Children? I liked Married with Children when I was a kid, but I'm sure it hasn't aged well, and I haven't seen it in 20 or 25 years. TV show? I never watched Fargo, the TV show. I bet it's I bet it's pretty good. These are both good. Let's take that.
A charming composition.
Alright, we're gone down to 20. Fargo was consistently good, interesting from season to season with completely different casts and plotting. Al Bundy would be banned so fast in 2025, it would break Asmon's record. The gag of Al falling off a roof and was clearly a stuffed dummy was always funny. Yeah, I've not gone back and revisited those. Home Improvement, even something like King of the Hill, Married with Children, all those shows that were on around The Simpsons, we watched all the time. I probably remember, if I watched any episode, I probably remember pretty much everything, but right now I can't remember anything, kind of thing.
Exist without the dark.
Pleasure of fools.
Yeah. King of the Hill holds up? Yeah, that would be my expectation. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can trade everything with this. 7, 3.
What is best?
Or I can I want him to draw though. I want him to lose this game in fatigue. Alright, these things aren't that valuable. Did I do the math right? And then what I'll try to do is double ritual. Double ritual. Damn. Actually hoping he would draw. What are my top 3 Seinfeld episodes? You know, I don't really have... Seinfeld's so tough. I can't even remember what happens in most episodes. You know, because like something will happen in one, and then like another B story in another will be good. I don't even know.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Trying to think. It's like Seinfeld to me is weird that way, where it's not so much like one episode is great. It's just like it's so consistently good. Like every episode is good. Every episode just has like constant good writing. Wasn't One Trade Nova better? I don't think so, no. A lot of people remember individual episodes and favorite ones. For most shows, I feel like I could. It's like it's more like bits. I don't know. Maybe the one where George gets himself drawn in to his boss's picture. He's like in the background of the picture, and he gets someone to draw him in. Festivus is great. What are my choices? Like the Kenny Rogers, maybe the Kenny Rogers one, when Kramer and Jerry change apartments and yeah, maybe the Kenny Rogers. I mean, the contest is great. Let me like list of Seinfeld episodes by season. Let me see what sparks my memories. Season 1 is actually kind of rough. The one that's all told out of order is really good towards the end. I mean, the Soup Nazi one is very good.
By a loon's light.
Pez dispenser one. I mean, I remember that scene, but I don't remember all that. You know what? One of my favorites is, which again, sometimes I worry I'm mixing up 2 episodes. One of my favorites is when it's like a Lloyd Braun episode. Maybe when Kramer smokes a bunch. That whole scene where he's talking to Jerry. Look away, I'm hideous. How many seasons? I think 9, right? This might force him to ping so we don't get the trade.
By petal and sword.
What the hell? Really?
You no take picture. By petal and sword.
Yeah, I'll take the coins now. If he wants to bump and take the 50-50, sure. If he doesn't, sure, I don't care. Spit Saga? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one's great.
I want to read a book.
For sure. That is one magic loogie. Should I go for it? Costs 0. That'll deal 1. I think I'd rather take this.
Thorn in your side.
The waves of light cleanse the foulest water.
I'm gonna double trade here. Probably do this into this. Unfortunately, we're 1 spell off. I'm double coining this and then getting 4 6s on turn 6. The one where the cabin burns down is hilarious. I remember the scene. I'm sure I'd remember the whole episode. I can't remember everything that happens.
Draw forth the moon.
Soak it in.
It has already burnt.
Thorn in your side.
I can click this first, too. I don't have to play this one. Fireball? I mean, that's 8.
Thorn in your side.
Whoops. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. Get a shot here, but I really don't want to shoot a 1-3 for 8. But if he just has, you know, spell into spell into spell and gains all that armor back, it's kind of like not so good for me.
Hey, what do you want standing around for?
This don't seem bad. Oh my god,
My hand is too full.
I forgot that one was going twice. That's not a big deal. He's only got 7 mana. Oh, it's kind of a big deal.
My hand is too full.
Oh, good.
By petal and thorn. By petal and thorn. Class dismissed. Now time for the real.
Love the Frogger. Oh yeah, the Frogger one's great. Eat the flies. Anytime that guy said eat the flies, man. Yeah, that's a great one for sure. Oh yeah, yeah, George telling the golf ball story in the whale, the marine biologist. So good. He was angry that day, my friends. Bubble Boy's good. I gotta catch some more episodes of Seinfeld. It's been a little while since I've seen one.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. Candle much lighter.
I guess I don't really need to use that anymore. Let's play this. Oh my god. Diz, thank you for installing. Thank you very much for installing. That's what I can do is trade it off. I pull something and then kill it. I've got infinite removal. Thank you for installing Call of Dragons. Still sponsoring us for another 3 or 4 days, so shout out to anybody who takes the time to install it. Gets to level 5, 11, 14. All helps me out a bunch. I assure you it does.
カード。
Some modern series seem to have a new director every single episode. Yeah, they do. I was thinking that when I was like, oh, I wonder how many. Well, I mean, whatever. I was looking up the episodes. It was just a different. It was the same director for every episode. I didn't even know. I was like, who's this person listed on every one? It's like, that's the director. Even The Simpsons, like in its heyday, has a lot of different people directing episodes. Do I look? Can always do this first, but then I'm down 1 mana for this. I think I'd rather look first. Especially if I'm gonna try to raise dead and play it again. I could buff it, or I can just play a minion. Get a spell. But Zyrella's pretty good. Zyrella's a pretty solid card to get back. Cards like this, and we've got a Nova. We've got the Imbue guy.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself. I must know more.
You gotta try to put the pressure on him before the Rhea comes down. We know Rhea's coming down. We just don't know when. We don't know when necessarily. We want this guy back. So let's raise dead before more things die.
Come on, share.
It's like he may be debating whether or not he can hold the coin for the Rhea, or if he needs to coin something that keeps him alive. In a spot like this, if you can't kill the 6/1 without the coin, or you can't taunt without the coin, you kind of have to use the coin. Still watch the new episodes of Simpsons? No, I haven't followed anything after season whatever, 11, 12, 13, if that. Well, that card does mean we're not gonna be smorking him down. But kind of working on it here.
The void is filled with many whispers.
But I don't have a free trade. If this was a 2/3, if this was a 2/1, I'd take one of those off the board too, I think. New episodes of Simpsons are better than this arena meta. Well, that ain't good for Hearthstone Arena. Hit the 7/7, I guess, is what we want.
Draw forth the moon.
How many away am I? 3 still? No Rhea. I had a 11-win deck with this card. It's really good when it works.
I illume light.
If you run out of TV, you can always get started on the Bold and the Beautiful. Is that a soap opera? That's like a soap opera? I used to hate in the summer when I was a kid, or like if you were sick from school, or there was like a like a national holiday or whatever, you're off on a Monday morning or whatever, and you'd watch The Price is Right, from 10 to 11. And then it would just be like 7 hours of crappy soap operas. I used to hate that as a kid so much. Oh man, I did. "37 seasons? Good lord. Let's do switch to Judge Judy. I hated that too. The saving grace was, for a while I think we didn't have cable, I think. But then we got, cable, and you could switch over, like Cartoon Network would have Scooby-Doo or the Jetsons or something. You could like watch the Jetsons and the Flintstones. They used to do the Jets, but I think that was that didn't start until like 1. Man, we really were raised by TV, huh? My parents worked. The TV on, I can kind of remember it was like the Jetsons and the Flintstones. I think from 1 until 2 p.m. You get them back to back. You're like, okay, like I'm gonna watch The Price is Right at 10. You know, 11 o'clock to 12. I'm gonna have to like. I don't know. We did go outside. We used to go outside back then.
I can see.
The Bold and the Beautiful is like the collab with Dreads and Redbeard. More like the Bald and the Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful. Oh, I already read that. Never mind. Disregard.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Bzz, bzz. Could forge it next turn. We'll see. Might click the button like we did last time. Get a Zyrella or something. You know, get a 3 or a 4 cost card made. If we completely miss, we can forge. I can also just raise dead now. Would have raised dead. Yeah, sure. Not exactly how I want to use Raise Dead, but kind of how I would like to use Brittlebone. Solid play, yeah. Gets us through the turn. Not gonna click it for 2 with 0 mana. I'll click it for 2 next turn. And then if I get a 3 or less cost card, I'll probably just take that and then Gyre Worm. And then keep the next Treant for the next Golden Treant. I should have got Golden Treant. I'm actually gonna take the Spring Water here. Heals me back to full. Gives me double spell. Kinda down. I want to play this one, but I do want to keep jamming these Treants and using my hero power as much as I can. Treant is a net gain of a mana now. This looks pretty solid. Alright, let's see what's in here.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
Mosquito Jones over here. Okay, so now I'm still short from doing like these two. One spell. Hits hero powers, hits me for 6. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, be a huge ass. I guess if I get a cheap spell, then this is on the table here. Still short. Hey, you know? Shout out to my short kings. Not a big deal that I happen to be 6'10", 3/4. What's up, Beardberg? What's up, Sizmang? Wonderful to have you here. Impressive score. This is a good score. It gave us more than one imbue in a priest deck, so naturally we're kind of cooking, right?
The fallen will serve.
Hit there. Boy, this could be a problem. Yeah. Oh. I think I take Pip.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Dog! Dog! Pick me! Pick me! Time is slipping away. Pick me! Pick me!
There's no way. That's not conceivably possible. I mean, it is possible, clearly. I finally accomplished the Hamul dream. This shit slaps in Arena. Bad RNG. This is a little worse than bad RNG. What did we lose? A 1 in 4 times? So what is that? 16? I guess it's not that bad. Like 1 in like 250 or something. Is that what it is? 1 in 256? Yeah, something like that. That should be an achievement. Definitely was unlikely to work. I like the play we made though. Get the thing, do the thing. Have a great outcome. 1 out of every 255 times. Instead, I lose my whole board, take a buttload of damage, give him all this agency to brew his guys back, replay them, heal them, who knows. But it happened, yeah, what are you gonna do? We'll still win, right? That'll be my goal here. Let's play this one. I'm going to sunken that. I guess it's just not really gonna live, right? But it forces him to do something about it. If he just goes face, we have a buttload of healing he might have forgot about. Rolled the 0.39, always lucky. Sometimes it's about perspective, you know? It is. I would have exploded from the 0.39. It's not what I wanted to happen. I'm gonna check my emails real fast. You guys keep yourselves busy. Okay, no, nobody emailed me back. As soon as I said to keep yourselves busy, Toos tried to build a Jorkin pyramid and chat's letting him. What's your email? I'll send you some. I have a business email, redbeardhs@gmail.com. You know what? I was gonna say I'd like a silence, but I don't get to do that.
Elune, bring guidance.
I mean, killing that doesn't really help me. I'm gonna kill this thing, I guess. Don't really see how we can get out of it unless we find like a whirlpool or something like that, maybe. Raptor Herald. Only business, no pleasure. No pleasure. I play Hearthstone Arena for a living. I know nothing of pleasure.
Tasty.
5 mana reduction? Fry Keck right now. Worst dragon possible. Have you been watching any hockey? No, I'm not gonna watch any hockey now that the Kings are out. I will check the scores to see that Edmonton has lost. I know that they won today, so I will not be watching any hockey highlights either. Watching all the basketball highlights though. Kind of rooting for Indiana. I hope all the series go 7.
Who's ready for another round?
We could talk about it though, for sure. I mind talking. I'm not gonna watch it. No way. Do you get upset because you have to play Hearthstone? Would you like doing it? Referring to Hearthstone, not streaming. This meta I obviously don't think is great, but I don't wake up sad or anything, no.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
A charming composition.
Gonna need that. I can't cast it now. I mean, I can, but
The fallen will
next turn I can cast everything for their presumably real cost, right? What's a good result after 30 runs? Depends on how good you are. For most players, a good result would be anything over like 3-win average. For someone like me, anything below 10 is probably a bit of a low roll. For Dreads, like over like 4 is good. For Mafundi or like Greg, under like 9.5 is like someone probably hacked them. Probably their computers got hacked. Now this meta we're retiring because of how bad it is, but unlike I'm talking about like a normal meta. Not bad. I've retired 10 decks probably, maybe more.
The void is filled with many whispers.
the roots lend their strength.
I'm always dead, right?
My revenge will
Fiado.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
What's my morning routine to get the talent juices flowing? I'm on like a 3 or 4 or 5 day streak of not napping and staying awake, which is actually quite nice.
My pedal and come on, share.
Jesus Christ, some giant bug just flew by me. I don't know where it went. So I'll end the stream and then I've been staying up. I've been riding my bike to the gym or watching like an episode of Sopranos. A lot of times I'm not even having like a meal until a bit of time has gone by.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
could be good, right? Yeah, I don't know. Sleep at like noon. I'm falling asleep at like noon. Waking up at like 7 or 8. That's felt pretty good. Except, I don't know, I feel more tired than when I was sleeping like 2 or 3 hours and then like 3 hours before the stream. I guess probably because I was always, like, not always asleep, but like, I was always only a few hours away from being asleep. That feels more, I don't know, that feels more like practical or maybe more economical. In some ways, no? It's like up for like 8 hours, take a nap. Up for a little more time, take a nap. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this so he doesn't get a ton of value from that. Just all down for this, but maybe next turn. Giant spider and a giant bug. I stopped seeing the spider. I went to take out the trash after our last 6-win Death Knight game. I was like, oh, let me take out some trash. I don't have a ton of trash, but I was like, let me take out the trash. Go on a little walk, feel the cool night air on my skin. It was nice. As soon as I opened the door, a giant bug flew in. I was like, oh, fuck me. As soon as I, you ate him? I hope not. Not because I don't really have a problem with eating a spider. I'd rather just live and, I don't know, hang out in the corner. Took a bug out recently. There's not so many bugs here, but I might have actually taken it out. I took a spider out recently. Maybe it was that one. I will not be harassed.
Pick me! Pick me!
Any questions?
If the spider ain't paying rent and living in my house, he's getting dead. Spiders don't bother me. Plus, it's Oregon. Oregon, I don't know. I've only lived here a couple years, but like, heaven help you if you want to live a spiderless life. It's not a place I'd recommend living if spiders bother you much. Sometimes I'll go out for a walk or a bike ride in the morning, or I'll go for a jog. And well, there's a couple things there's a lot of in Oregon, but definitely rain, which makes a lot of trees and shrubbery. And there's a shitload of spiders that like to take up residence in said trees and said shrubbery. And on the cool kind of, you know, cool mornings this time of year, it's all dew drop laced everything. You just see like spider webs. It's just it's like whatever you're anywhere you look, it's just a spider web. You can see a very clear outline of all the webs, and it's just like the entire world is covered in webs. I've noticed. Again, doesn't bother me. I have noticed it. I'll do this.
By petal and sword.
Any questions?
Oregon is basically NA Australia. I think I would imagine any places around here that get tons of rain probably get lots of in America. Everybody always talks about like America has this kind of like there's America and then there's America's fucking huge. I haven't been to 92%. I haven't been to 95% of the places in the United States. I have no idea what the spider situation's like in Texas or North Dakota or wherever. I'm a West Coast boy, okay? Most Americans haven't seen much of America. Yeah, and I'm not like, oh my god, like I need to see more of America. It's like, you know, been to Hawaii, been to LA, been to Washington, been to Oregon. I'm a West Coast boy. When I was a kid, I visited, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New York briefly. A couple places on the east. I've been to some of the Southwest. So Vegas, been to Phoenix once to see a rock and roll concert when I was a kid.
I must find a way.
I mean, I could just save that maybe for like 10. Can I do this?
To find a new gig.
Still want to kill both of those though, is the problem.
Pick me! Pick me! Time is slipping away.
Alright, whatever. Did I have to do that? What did I just hit? How big was that thing that I just hit? Oh, it was a... Yeah, it was a 4, so I had to... Okay, sure. 13, 16, 17. I need 2 damage. Right? Just 2? Just 2?
Butts lighter.
Any questions?
Okay. 10 is better.
ヤード
I'd rather go to Australia than Oklahoma. That's a long flight. And then what? How do I can't stream.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
I want to go to the center of the earth in an anti-magma suit. What's an anti-magma suit? A suit that allows magma in?
Anyone else know?
Not forever, but at a hotel or something. You can fly there and then stay there. Oh. That part sounds
Butts lighter.
kind of nice. But then they charge you, right? They don't let you stay for free, even if you tell them you're a famous streamer. Stream from Poet's Place. I wouldn't want to go to that side of Australia. No offense.
Sorry, Squishy.
I'd go to the civilized side. Charge you extra for being a famous streamer. Oh man, they know. They must know how rich you are. Darn it. The cat's out of the bag now. I kind of like the song. Don't know if it's me, but it sounds incredibly loud. I turned it down. What's this about visiting Poet? Can I come? Would you go visit Poet? Darn it! Is that what he discovered? We just had one. Darn it all. Dang it all to heck. Pardon my language, but I'm not a fan of that. We're just figuring out places to go. It's between Oklahoma and the Australian capital of the world. Taz and Red should document their Pan-Australia road trip. I hear Perth isn't that bad. Have you ever been to Perth? We were talking about how I haven't been to most places in America, but also that I don't have like a strong desire to have gone to a bunch of places in America. It takes 2 to imbue. It's a long way away. That's kind of like, it's like the distance between here and New York, right? Is it something like that? Australia and the United States are kind of close in terms of landmass, aren't they? Like coast to coast. I've been to New York once when I was a kid, but I've never been. It'd be nice if I could like travel and do business. You know what I mean? If I could like travel with business implications. Maybe put it on some sort of business account. These two are pretty good. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, you know. Hopefully he ain't got another one of those.
Thorn in your side.
Kinda hoping to find like a cheap spell, or sorry, a spell that would help me out, or another imbue. Would you wear a business suit? Yeah, sure. A monkey suit? Yeah, I'd wear a monkey suit for business, sure. I mean, it's sort of free. Light Bomb clears, but I lose my board because of this stupid double cast.
What?
But if I don't clear, then I'm taking 12, probably. And then I'm probably gonna die, and I'm gonna have to find a Light Bomb for next turn anyway. Oh, I didn't realize I can get something down.
Thorn in your side.
Oh, I didn't have to run it in. I didn't have to run it. Do you own a monkey suit? No, but I could buy one. Red would look hot in a monkey suit. What's all this talk about a monkey suit? Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, that's a big problem.
Out of my jungle.
I've got a sneaking suspicion I'm cooked here. I don't know, something about this mix, and it just feels too loud. Something about it, I don't know. I didn't say monkey suit, you know, I actually knew that. I just thought it was funnier if everyone was freaking putting me in a monkey suit. Okay, I'm screwed. We should have played that one actually. He's at 8 gajillion health. Let's just play Cairn maybe. Maybe we should have played Cairn with Gift. I mean, none of this matters. He's gonna have one cost deck. Deck is gonna cost 1 mana. I requested Monkey Jorts. Monkey Jorkin? My emotes aren't working. This is all I can give you. John Carnage. Boy, that's a poorly drawn emote. Monkey suit reminds me of that Mr. Burns episode where he wears a gorilla chest vest. You know what the monkey suit reminds me of?
The roots lend their strength. A charming composition.
but slighter.
This is a good song.
Cannot exist without
Like it or not, this is what peak songwriting sounds like. My hands down his where? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I was told I can't play this at work. This is part of the no list. Wait, what's your job again? Dun, 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 dun,
Short.
dun, 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 dun. I got killed by the 12-7 dragon with charge dark gift. That ain't good. Quit your job. I'm a truck driver. Wait, who's listening to the songs other than you?
There's simply nothing.
I make 275k a year, so I guess I have to accept the terms. Can I have half of that? 2/3.
We come from far just to see you.
I need Whirlpool. Is Whirlpool even discoverable? I've not seen Whirlpool once. I don't know if I've even seen an opponent get a Whirlpool. Anyway, obviously that was calculated.
Someone else lost.
Oops. Thank you for your follow. Oops. Morning, Mr. Beardman. What's up, Johns?
This hat ain't big enough for the two of us.
Oh, come on. Something Whirlpool. I like the deep and meaningful lyrics. This song's great. Oh man.
The stars and skies are my domain.
Oh wait, I just had what I wanted, I think. God dang it. I didn't want that to happen. Alright, here you go.
What is best?
I like the Bloodhound Gang. That first album, or whatever, that big hit album they had was pretty good. Probably actually should have played this already, huh?
Time is slipping away.
How could I ever eat your ass when you treat your biggest fan like that? That's inappropriate. You shouldn't have said that.
The perfect time.
Kind of funny though.
All are nourished when the cycle renews. Good.
Maybe I shouldn't play this. Show them what? Who requested this? I feel like Fred Durst is gonna pop up from do a little cameo here. Yeah, not bad. I like it. What do you take from me? Swarm of the butt bugs. See, the problem is he's pushing me in fatigue because he's played 8 of these. Maybe I'll play one.
Time grows short.
Interesting.
My duty fulfilled.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I don't want him to brew it back. I don't want him to do anything. The Nova Matthias. Matthias, thank you for your follow. Fred Durst has the most cameo appearances in video games as a real life person, more than any other person. Is that true?
Draw forth the moon.
Is that the truth? Or is that a bold-faced lie? Morning, Redbeard. What's up, Pites? Might have found another NBT song that's up your alley, Red. Go ahead and link it. If you dare. I do not want to draw anything. But I want a 5/5 on the board. Well, I can't draw or I lose, so.
My duty fulfilled.
Seems reasonable. Silence works like that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the way it works. Okay, hold on. It does have a neat guitar riff. I like that first one. I don't know. Sounds very robot rock. Still don't want to draw anything. But it's free and he might not be able to kill it.
Light cannot exist without the dark.
Pick me, pick me.
My duty fulfilled. My duty fulfilled.
It's definitely interesting sounding. Whirlpool's cheating. Song of my people.
Zinjari. Anybody?
This part sounds like robot rock. I like that.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me, pick me.
So they got one minion left? Am I crazy? He has one minion that costs 1?
Time grows short.
Please stop if you hate it. Diverse is my favorite part as well. I don't like this part.
Pick me, pick me.
Seems like the hero has come through.
There's simply nothing I can do.
The two are one.
My duty fulfilled. My duty fulfilled. My duty fulfilled.
Even
A
here.
legend in the field. A legend of the arena. That's like a whole lot of love.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Whole lot of love there. What is this song? Like, what is it because you hate it, or what is it because you want it? Taz is gonna link it for you again, I think. Whole lot of love. Alright, let's listen to a whole lot of love.
Follow the flutter wings.
Could shoot it, but eh. If you can't kill them all, that would be swell. If you can, I can do it again next turn. Ooh, the sound of somebody checking out Call of Dragons. Dizaptol, thank you for reaching city level 5 and earning us a couple of bucks. Playing Call of Dragons, I appreciate it. Has he been drinking? Who? Oh, Ram Ranch Survivor? Darn it. It appears so. Okay, he gets infinite dragons. I get a very finite amount of dragons.
Elune, bring guidance.
Wish I wasn't floating so much mana, but what can you do? Where's Amino? Oops. This is the part that's like that part from the other song that scared me. Has he imbued 4 times already? Oh, he has. Never get away with this. Oh, that's helpful though, no?
Light cannot exist.
I've got my nice headphones on and that panning part goes hard. Agreed, huh? Let's do it again one more time real fast. This part?
The path is clear for the world.
Elune, bring guidance.
Oh yeah, we're there. It's nice sounds. I like Zeppelin. Maybe they're inspired by the structure of that. It sounded a lot like that, but I'm sure Zeppelin ripped this off from somebody.
Strength withers.
As they were known to do. Where's the flute, though? Amino is for the 11 and 2 games. I forgot to play Amino. Sorry. What's his imbue at?
This fire
5?
must not burn again.
4? 6? Oh, that's pretty good. This is pretty good here, though, isn't it?
Draw forth the moon.
I'm gonna burn a card, but whatever. Jethro Tull, I think, is the flute guy. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I like Aqualung. Cross-eyed Mary. Cross-eyed Mary is good. Yeah. Five down to 2.
My hand is too full.
It's fine. Okay, kill it for 1. Alright, we're gonna pause Zeppelin just cause.
What is best?
It's 8. He'll have 7, 10, 8. Two, 6, 8, 3, 6, 4, 7, 10.
A charming composition.
What does this card do? It makes our next 3 spells cast twice. So we have 1 more spell that casts twice.
There's simply nothing I can do.
I mean, mine might get better actually, but still, come on, give him this. Give him some crap. What does the dragon do? Everything screws me. Okay.
By Elun's light and nightmare. What separates dream from madness?
We know he has our silence, which is really freaking annoying, but what can I do? If he didn't have our silence, we'd probably be in a very good spot here. Ugh. Sorry, my foot. What does this card say? Each time Ysandra has died, so does that still count? He has 2 of them. How unfortunate. Unfortunate for me. So I need his to die before... I need his to die before mine die. Can I just kill him? Wait, isn't he just dead? Just need to get like something. I think that's just gonna be lethal a lot of the time. That was very, oh no. That was very poorly played on their part. That's probably just lethal all the time. Oh, remember, you can buy the deck, but you gotta learn how to play it. And well, doesn't really help when all your cards are broken and you just throw games. So, he gave you 14 extra power. He didn't do that well. He had all the advantages, but managed to squander them away. We beat some far, far superior priest decks, and we have a good priest deck. It's not like our deck is bad or anything, but I'll take it.